你去哪里? And yes, I said 哪里 because I lived in Taiwan, not China, and they don't say nar. They say 哪里. So that's what I say. Anyway. Hey guys! Okay, so I have another video. The last video I uploaded, it was me speaking Chinese. If you want to see that, go watch it. I was gonna say click here. I just don't really mess with annotations. It's just a lot. I'll just put a link in the description. It'll probably be like in your sides or... I'm just gonna let you find it. It's on my page and link in the description. Yeah, so I have a video of me speaking Chinese. It's the last one I put up. What did I say? Stuff like, well, yo, Sancho Mao. I have 3 cats which are sitting here annoying the crap out of me. Anyway, if you want to hear me speak more Chinese, that's in the other video. But for this video, I had so many people messaging me and being like, how did you learn Chinese? Or, you know what? Actually, some people even just assume like I went to a class, like, you know, or had a tutor or whatever. I did have a tutor for like a month. I don't know if that counts because like I saw him once a week. Anyway, so basically aside from that, it's like I learned myself. I learned the little bit of Chinese. You know, I'm not about to sit here. I'm standing. I'm not, you know, trying to say, oh, I speak fluent Chinese and I learned all by myself. No. But I am saying like the Chinese that I do know, I learned myself, which I think is pretty cool. And other people are like fascinated by that because they're like, how the heck do you do that? Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you. Holy crap, long intro. What time are we at? I'll pause it. So, I have, how many is this? 1, 2, 3... 3-ish main apps I use. And when I say apps, like, I did use a couple websites on the computer, but like not really. Those were kind of like, I didn't really use them. But I can tell you like the top 3 things I used, which basically I learned all my Chinese from, which is incredible. Okay, so if you go to, and I have an Android, so I apologize if any of these are like not on an iPhone, but I highly doubt it because, you know, if anything, you guys got apps that we don't have. So, the first one is called Hello Chinese. Maybe I'll do like zoom ups on these after. Okay, yeah. So maybe it's beside. I don't know. Is there a phone here? I'm not sure what I did later in editing, but here we go. Okay. Maybe I'll stand a little this way in case. So this app is called Hello Chinese, and it is amazing. It's like, it gives you, basically I like this one to start off with, and if you're starting I would suggest this one because it has a very, very basic, like it starts you off very slow and is very basic. So I finished the whole app and like, I wouldn't say my, you know, Chinese is that great. So clearly it's like finishing the app is not a sign of like fluency at all. But it teaches you like some super key grammar points and like basic vocabulary and stuff like that. Like it's so good if you just want to like talk. You know, I want to order food and like have a small conversation with people and greet people and whatever. So it was perfect for that. And then the next app, which is like, I'd say it's a lot more advanced than that, but it starts off slow. It just like builds really, really quickly and there's more lessons, more vocabulary, everything. And it just like, it teaches a lot really quickly. So like, I feel like you need to have a base in Chinese to use that one because it's just gonna start teaching you like really quickly and then it will get super complicated. That one I haven't even finished because my Chinese is not even at the level of like the last few lessons. It's like really complicated and I keep going back over them and it's like, it's still really difficult for me. So that one's really good for like more advanced. Did I say the name of that one? ChineseSkill. So Hello Chinese and ChineseSkill they're really good for like if you don't actually want to learn to like read and write necessarily. You also do learn that, but I'm saying like the first time I used it, like I just want to quickly learn how to say things. Like speaking and listening to me was like more of a priority, but then as I learned more, I wanted to like learn how to read and write too. Okay, writing, yeah, I'm not gonna joke about that. I wanted to learn how to read. I cannot write to save my life. So, basically, this third one is really good for if you want to learn how to read, because it's reading. And it has like these short little stories, and you can pick which level. It's called Do Chinese, DU Chinese. And this one, this is so great. Okay, so what it is, this one is like reading. You can choose a level, like you can say like easy, advanced, easy, you could say beginner, advanced, or intermediate, like whatever. And then you can read short stories that are actually really interesting. Like I've enjoyed every story I've read, and they're all in Chinese. Okay, so let's go into newbie. And then what they do is they have like some free stories, but then you have to pay for some stories. So like if you actually really like it, I would totally say it's worth it to get. But like right now, if I want to pay for every language learning app I had, like gotta be rich. So I'm not paying for it, but I definitely love it so much that if I'm more serious about Chinese in the future, I'd probably buy it. You just click on the story you want to read, tells you the titles in English, so that's good. And then you get into it, and then it just jumps right in. It says, okay, the first line here, 你是英国人吗? And then it tells you it in English, are you British? And then, oh, that's like the title, so it gives you the title. And then you can go over each word, scroll over it, and see what each single word means. And like, oh, let's say I don't know this one, 英国, you save it. And it goes to a dictionary, which you can review your words later. Like, it's amazing. It's incredible. I love it. Also, I have, okay, so I'm going to also talk about this one, but this is not so much learning. It's kind of like you already need to know a bit of Chinese, to at least a bit, maybe more than a bit. You need to know some Chinese to use it, but it's an app called Speaky. So, basically, you go on there and you can talk to like people from all around the world, any language, and talk to them in English. Okay, so the only thing is you can't just speak the language you want to learn. You're talking to other people who speak that language and want to learn English. So you got to be like willing to speak English back. But no problem. You just have like a conversation, talk to some like random people all over the world. It's actually really cool. Like I've met a lot of cool people, and like it's a lot of fun. Basically, they want to practice their English and you want to practice your Chinese, Spanish, Italian, French, Russian, Norwegian, okay, everything, if you're me. But you could practice as many languages as you want. You could, whatever. So, that's what I would suggest. I would also leave you with some encouragement. Me and my sister, when we were younger, like years ago, we just thought it'd be fun. We're like, let's learn Chinese, because why the heck not? That's every little kid's goal in life. I don't know what we were thinking. But I was just like, let's learn Chinese. So, we went on all these other like websites and stuff like that, and it seemed like super complicated. We were like, okay, this is not humanly possible to learn Chinese at all, but especially by yourself. Okay, and now I see years later, that's like so wrong. You can definitely do it. So, I mean, if you really want to, then you should try, because it's possible. And I hope to make my Chinese better, because right now it kind of sucks. It's good for if you're comparing it to no Chinese or the Chinese I speak, but it's not great. Anyway, so review the three apps, and then the speaking one. I suggest you get Hello Chinese to start, and then ChineseSkill for like intermediate. I wouldn't say advanced, but a little bit of advanced in there. And then Do Chinese for like your reading. And then Speaky to meet people, talk to people, and practice your Chinese. Yeah. So anyway, hope that helps. I don't know if all these are already talked about, but when I was looking for apps and I searched videos, I couldn't really find people talking about those. Okay, yeah, I say that, but I haven't searched recently. Like I looked about a year ago and I couldn't hear anybody talking about them. But anyway, hope that was helpful. So there you go. I'm just going to tell people to click on this video now. If they ever say, how'd you learn Chinese? Where'd you learn Chinese? Just watch this video. It's got it all there. Anyway, okay, that's all.